Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to do just kind of a quick review for you guys on the Alorair Dehumidifier. The specific model is the cETL HD55. I haven't seen too many reviews on it, so I thought I'd just kind of give you guys my 2 cents, just kind of based off my experience and let you know what I thought about it. Should mention too, real quick, I actually found a pretty good deal on this, and I'll put a link in the description below so you can check that out if you're interested in picking one up for yourself. So this is a heavy-duty industrial strength, crawlspace or basement, really, dehumidifier. It can dehumidify a lot of air at maximum saturation. It can do 120 pints per day. And at its 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 60% humidity, rating is 55 pints per day. So you'll probably fall somewhere in between there if you live in a very dry climate. But you probably don't, because you really don't need a dehumidifier if you live in one, but you can expect, I would say, probably around 80 to 90 pints per day. But if you live in a super humid environment, it can do up to 120, which is a lot. Most dehumidifiers cap out around 40 to 50, and this thing can move a lot of air very quickly too. It's up to 230 cmh or 130 cfm. But this thing, for what it's supposed to do, works exceptionally well. If you're trying to get rid of mold, mildew from a space that is large and damp, this is the tool to use for it. It works better than any other one that I've used or tested before. Alorair have been around for a long time. They make these units. They've perfected it more or less. But the beauty of this unit is it has a hot gas valve defrosting system. What that means basically is it can dehumidify at low temperatures, something that's exceptionally hard to do. So if you live in colder climates and it's humid, this will dehumidify just as quickly, whereas other dehumidifiers just simply will not work in cooler weather. And when I say cooler weather, I'm saying this will go down and still dehumidify down to 36 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just basically above freezing. This will easily do a 1,1300 square foot area. So if you have a large basement that you need to dehumidify, no problem, this will handle it. It's made to run, it's made to last. I should mention too, I'm not, so this is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I don't work for Alorair or anything like that. They're not paying me to do this video at all. This is just purely my experience and my 2 cents, like I said. One nice thing about this unit too is if you're using it as a more permanent setup, you can hook it up with basically a little Cat5 network table that comes with it. And it has a sensor that looks basically like a thermostat that you can connect it to constantly monitor and control the system itself. The filter is easily removable and easily cleanable. It's not something you have to do too often, at least, or I should say, maybe once or twice every year or two. Once a year, I would say, would be plenty, just because of the size of it. It doesn't need to be cleaned that often. As far as the actual sound, it's very quiet too. I was really surprised that it didn't make a bunch of noise. I kind of expected this thing to be kind of loud for an industrial quality dehumidifier, but it's actually very quiet. You don't even really hear it run unless you're pretty close to the unit itself. They do make a 90 pints per day version of this unit, which you can see through the link below as well, if you need something even stronger, but it just depends on the area and the amount of dehumidification you need. But anyway, like I said, if you're looking for an absolute tank-built, commercial-grade dehumidifier, this is the one to get, hands down, in my opinion. Anyway, if you have any more questions on it, just leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.